Good afternoon, dear professor. I hope you're fine. In this video recording, I'm going to talk about test for phrases. Ellipsis. Leaving out words, instead repeating of them. The first rule, Russians are stronger than I am, in this case are different subjects, like Russians and I first person. The auxiliary verbs are and am are the same. In the previous phrase is the same. The second rule, he didn't dance at the party on Sunday. Audio, he should have. In this case, we have the same subject, like he, but we have different auxiliary verbs, like didn't and should have. The third rule, David drives well, but his brother doesn't. In this case, the second part is the negative, with doesn't. The fourth rule, they aren't friendly in New York as they are in Ecuador. In this case, we're using the verb to be are and also the same subject, they, but the contrast in this phrase is in New York, in Ecuador. The fifth rule, the first part is the result. He will pass the exam. In the condition is if he could. Substitution, replacement of a word. The fifth example, this is often called nominal substitutions, as they are replacing nouns in a sentence. Both shoes are beautiful, so I'm not sure which one to choose. The second example, we also sometimes combine do with so, and the same to make a substitution. Edward likes English and so does Matthew. The third example, we use words such as here and there are substitutions to replace adverbials of place. I'm so very happy I study in London. I hope you will see me here one day. The fourth example, in order to replace details about time, adverbials of time, we use words such as then and at the time. Mary will go next year. I think I will go then. The fifth example, these two words commonly used to replace clauses, and they are therefore clausal substitutions. Jesus is sure we all do CrossFit, but I don't think so. Transposition or movement displaces a phrase into a new position. The first example, putting the string of word it was and that at the beginning of the phrase. Carolina bought a beautiful new motorcycle. 2. It was a beautiful new that she bought. The second example, putting the string of word before a is what at the front of the phrase. I love teach English every day. To teach English every day is what I love. The third example. Putting the string of word it is and that at the beginning of the phrase. She travels to London in the morning. It is to London in the morning that she travels. The fourth example, putting the object in the subject position. Josué explaining the topic about science. 2. The topic about science was explained by Josué. The fifth example, putting the string of the word it was and that at the beginning of the phrase. Daniela and Luis learned a new vocabulary last week. 2. It was a new vocabulary last week that she learned. Coordinations. Grammatical linking two or more words, phrases, or classes belonging to same category. It is very flexible mechanism of syntax. Can be coordinated using conjunctions, words like and or and but. For examples, his parents from Colombia visited Ecuador. Justin and his parents from Colombia visited Ecuador. 2. His sister went to cinema. Daniela and his sister went to cinema. 3. Should I go to the party? Should I go to the party or to my school? The show was pretty good. The show was pretty good, but I couldn't see anything. In conclusion, tests for phrases within foreign language learning, these are very important since they are using most of the time to teach grammar. Therefore, it is vital to learn the use and rules. Thank you, teacher. Is all.